Field goal, yeah.
I saw the kicker warming up earlier. He hit warming up before the game. He hit about a 35-yarder.
All right, that may be what we're going to do here. This is in the neighborhood of 45 yards if they try it. 20.6 seconds to go. Gretna leading 56-0, and we've got 4th down and about 2. All right, 20.6 seconds to go, and we've got a timeout on the field. All right, they're gonna set up for this kick, and I'm thinking it's 45 yards. It's right on the money, 45.
I like seeing hit this. Come on, Zach.
45-yard attempt by Sanford Shepard.
All right, Shepard is set. Galloway the holder. Snap is good. The kick is on the way, and it's no ways near. Looked like a little bit of a mix-up there. Lost his. He didn't have his. He lost his.
And that'll be your game.
That's going to be it because the clock rolls. Looked like he lost his timing or something because everything appeared to be good, but the kick was well short and right. And the final score is Gretna 56, Nelson County nothing. They'll shake hands, and this one goes in the books. Let's take a break. We'll come back and talk about it, and talk about heading to the playoffs and all of that when we get back. Again, the final score here is Gretna 56, Nelson County nothing. You're listening to Gretna Hawks football.
I thought we were always sitting just down in that bottom bracket there. There you go. Kill it, Dave.
Good luck tomorrow, Tom.
Yeah, Mike, thanks for your help, buddy.
All right, we'll see you.
Yeah, let me know if you're doing good.
All right, I will.
Take care.
Y'all too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yep.
Those pages y'all ran over the seniors, do you have copies of those?
No, we have the ones we got. We threw in the trash. Did you want? Who do you want to hold?
Kyle, can you tell me how many spots you got for everybody?
Let's see. There we go. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Eric, do you mind handing me that calculator? Thank you.
Good luck to y'all in playoffs, fellas.
Thank you. Thank you. Kyle, if you can tell me how many spots we got for everybody, I'm trying to get everybody at least 4. And welcome back again. Final score here is Gretna 56, Nelson County nothing. Hawks finished the regular season at 7-3, and a share of the Dogwood District title with Dan River and Alta Vista, and head to the playoffs along with Dan River and Alta Vista. Chatham, we don't know yet. Looking like possibly they're not going to make it. We thought earlier this year they might, but they'll have to turn things around against Appomattox, and then I think they need a little help besides that too.
And I believe Appomattox has pretty much secured themselves into the playoffs. So
yep. So that's
and like four, maybe
teams.
5 with Chatham. If Chatham can pull off the upset tonight over Appomattox, they were down 7-0 at last.
That was the last score we had. Yep. All right, we're going to get some final stats for you here in just a minute. I want to remind you that Jefferson Motors, located at 103 Leftwood Street in Gretna, reminds you of the following vehicles on the lot. Listen to this one. Now, this is a this week only special. 02 Chevy Suburban LT 4x4, only $49.95. If you need a big car there, big vehicle. That Suburban will do the trick for you. Only $49.95 this week only. That's an 02 Suburban. Also an 05 Nissan Altima 4-door. Nice looking car. $89.95. Also this week only an 09 Chevy Colorado extended cab 4x4. This week only $10,900. Or how about this 02 Nissan Frontier 4-door crew cab. 4x4, it's loaded for $10,900. And the 06 Toyota extended cab SR5 V6 auto and air, full power, only 42,000 miles on it. A steal for $17,500 at Jefferson Motors, located at 103 Leftwood Street in Gretna. Looking at some of the final statistics here, Gretna ended up with 296 total yards. Nelson County had 35, and all of that coming on the ground. And again, so many times tonight on the handoff, it looked like Nelson County just could not get out of the backfield, and ended up with only 35 positive yards tonight. So it was a dominating night for Gretna on both sides of the ball. Good, Eric, to get the offense rolling. Don't know how much it helps, though, against an overmatched Nelson County team tonight.
Yeah, this defense was purely overmatched tonight of Nelson County. And, you know, it's a good morale standard going into the playoffs next week, knowing that your offense does still have some firepower going for them. And, you know, whoever we face next week in the playoffs, it'll probably be Ed Lester Bond Field at 7 o'clock next Friday night. So I really have no idea who we will be facing.
But I really do like the offense. It's a completely different from the spread. We've run the spread for years, and, you know, we ran out of the eye a lot this year, but they changed it up tonight and really kept Nelson County on its heels, and I think that could also work against some of the other teams they might face.
Yeah, and, you know, also what we were talking about earlier, the strength of the schedule that Gretna played this year will help them going into the playoffs. And, you know, Coach Saunders has mixed it up a lot this year. You know, just starting off, like you said, with the spread, then moving to the power I formation, and now with this wing formation, you know, kind of like Georgia Tech has. They've really got 3 offensive sets that they can run at any given time, and, you know, they can execute them well. I really liked what we were doing at the beginning of the season, but, you know, I really like what we were doing here tonight. So it's kind of going to be pick your poison as we go to the playoffs.
Well, one of the things that happened tonight with running this type of offense is Rosser only carried the ball 3 times, and we feel like he's been beaten up this year because he's had the bulk of the carries, and I think he's taken a little bit of a toll on him. So he was able to take a bit of a break tonight and not get so involved in the offense, especially running into the middle of that line and taking shots. And so again, though, the Hawks didn't run a lot of offensive plays because oftentimes it was one long play for a touchdown, and people like Chris Hall, for instance, at 49 yards on 2 carries, and
most of that was on the 45-yard touchdown he had.
Yeah. So anyway, but I did like the new look offense tonight that the Hawks employed, sort of a double wing formation with a lot of motion, change of direction, and he got some good running backs like Jeremiah Chambers, Chris Hall, and you throw Rosser in there. It's really a triple threat there. If you can get teams trying to figure which way you're going, I think that's to your advantage.
Yeah, and even some of the young guns and Rashawn Taylor and I believe it was Raquan Stone were all having good nights tonight. Raquan Stone is a senior, I believe, but you know, Jaquan Logan, he was in there and he had a couple of good carries, I believe. Yeah. So, you know, it's good getting the players' experience come playoff time, just in case something were to happen where they needed somebody to step up, they know that they can step up.
Certainly, yep. Seminole Sunoco Food Mart, Highway 29 south of Gretna, is a proud sponsor of Gretna Hawks football, and they're open till 11 o'clock on Friday nights. Of course, they've got Sunoco gas available 24/7, including diesel and non-ethanol gas. Pizza by the slice, $2.69. The whole pizza is $8.99. Also, you might want to try the hot wings and barbecue. That's Seminole Sunoco Food Mart, with grab-and-go breakfast biscuits, coffee, cappuccino, pastries, smoothies, and more, and an ATM on site as well at Seminole Sunoco Food Mart, Highway 29, just south of Gretna. And that's going to do it for our regular season. We head to the playoffs, and again, we don't know who we'll be facing. It looks like we will host next week, and the opponent to be determined at a later time. Probably will know by tomorrow, but we don't know tonight, so we're not going to speculate on that. We're going to get out of here and head on back to Gretna, and appreciate the folks here at Nelson County for always treating us nice and having us up here this year. And final score was Gretna 56, Nelson County nothing. And we'll send it on back now to our regular programming, and we'll talk with you again next Friday evening. Again, that final score: Gretna 59, Nelson County 56. Gretna 56, Nelson County nothing. Until next week, this is Stuart Burnett along with Eric Hall bidding you a good night and a good week, and we'll talk to you next Friday night. You've been listening to Gretna Hawks Football.